Hi guys, this is a spread in my classic happy planner for the week of August 13th. If you're interested in seeing how this all came together, please keep watching. Hi guys, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. This is a look back at last week with that adorable kit from Print Petticoat Bandit. Sorry, I blanked on the name. This week I am using a kit from one of my favorite shops, BeaYoutifulPlanning. It is called Tan Lines, and that is where my silhouette took a chunk out of the washi. I am trying to decide which washi to use across the top because I need to cover up the days of the week in order to use the date covers. So I decide on this thin black and white like diagonal striped washi. I'm like 99% sure it came from Michael's. I can't tell you when. I've had it for a while, so I really love the colors in this kit. They are perfect for kind of winding down the summer. Everyone's going back to school. Rowan's school actually doesn't start until September 12th, so we have a little bit of time before he goes, and I'm hoping that it won't be as traumatic for him as last year was. There were lots of tears for a couple weeks at drop off, and it was really hard on both of us. So I don't know. I've been talking to him, trying to get him like prepared for it, but he does not really seem to be a fan. So we'll see how it turns out. So yeah, I am putting the date covers down. And I will be completely honest, you guys, I did not get a lot done last week. It was just a bad week. And I know that I have talked about my anxiety and depression on this channel before, and yeah, last week was like whoa in terms of my anxiety and trying to manage that and my depression, and it was just really difficult. So a lot of things that I had planned just didn't happen, and I'm trying to be okay with that because I do believe that managing that part of my life is hugely important in terms of how I am parenting and my relationship with my husband. And so, you know, sometimes you just gotta step back and take care of yourself. You can't, what's the saying? You can't get water from a dry well. So yeah, there were just, you know, personal things that were going on, and then some other things happened, and it was a lot. So I am just working on my sidebar. I did my 2 habit trackers. And then I just kind of did a running list of things that I needed to do for the week. And I'm trying to decide how I want to do the full boxes. So I'm just going to like alternate them between the middle and bottom row. And I have that YouTube tracker down at the bottom of Monday. I actually got my video up on time. I was very impressed with myself. And then I have a half box to mark that I went to visit my dad in the hospital on Monday. He is, both my parents are in their 80s. My dad is 88. And so whenever you get a call that one of them is in the hospital, like, your heart just kind of drops. So, but he's home now and resting, so. and I am searching for something to layer that nail polish on, because I did my nails on Monday night. I will say that, like, having my desk set up makes it so much easier to plan day by day. That little cute coffee mug with the bow on it on Monday is from the Planner Shack. So yeah, Tuesday started out with more printer issues. They shipped me my new one, and setting it up was just like annoying. So I marked it with that half box, and that little like fed up girl is from I Love to Print. And then I just wanted to mark that my dad came home from the hospital on Tuesday. And that's pretty much all I did. Like, I think this time I spent an hour and a half on the phone with HP trying to get my printer set up. I called and talked to my mom, trying to figure out what was going on with my dad, if they were gonna let him come home on Tuesday. So if he wasn't, like, trying to find out what time my husband was gonna get home from work so that I could go see him. And then, yeah, I drank a lot of coffee, said a lot of curse words, and read. That's pretty much all I did on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I put down the half box at the top because we went to like a play group for Rowan's class on Wednesday morning. And then that afternoon, my son-in-law called, and I got to chat with my granddaughter. And by chat, I mean gush over her and her look at me like, I know, because she is so stinking cute. I can't. And then I am just looking for something to layer that coffee sticker over. That is from PaperCrownPlanner, and I think I'm gonna add like a little boy icon for our time in the park, although Rowan was not super impressed. Like, I think we were there for 10 minutes and he's like, let's go home. I'm like, no, let's stay and talk to your friends. And then I am layering that sleep mask sticker over a quarter box because I had a nap on Wednesday. He just kind of laid there and played with his Legos, but I was not feeling well at all. And then I end up putting that bath sticker down because he did have a bath on Wednesday. And then on the top of Thursday, that was the day that Aretha Franklin passed away, and I just wanted to note that in my planner. She was just like a huge part of my childhood, like her music was such a huge part of my childhood. And I was talking with some other people the day that she died, and they were like posting their favorite Aretha Franklin songs on Facebook, and somebody posted I Knew You Were Waiting, which is the duet she had with George Michael, and it kind of hit all of us that both of them were gone. And then we just started talking about how it was possible for a woman. I mean, the 90s were, 25 years ago? So, I mean, she was still in her 50, like mid to late 50s at that point. And she had like a pop hit that was played on MTV when, they still played music on MTV. But, yeah, so, and then I did laundry and I pre-planned a bit. I filmed a bit. Rowan had a bath. Just your standard days. And I think I am trying to mark that we actually ended up having an early night. That day was just really, really rough. And I think by 7:30, I was so done. And we ended up going to bed I ended up going to bed at around 8:15. And I decided to layer it over a flag. So I went to bed early on Thursday night, and Rowan slept in on Friday morning, which was amazing. I think he slept until 9:30. I think he is actually having a growth spurt, and so yeah, anyone with small kids knows that those are rough for everyone. So I was happy that he got some rest. And then I did a quick Starbucks run on Friday morning and dropped some books off at the library. And then I just put the the whited out half box of the same pattern over the full box to mark that we went to my parents' house to check in on them. And then I did some meal planning on Friday, which was kind of a fail, if I'm being perfectly honest. And then my 3-heart checklist, just for some general to-dos around the house. And I did have a Netflix binge, which I can't even remember what I watched now. Oh no, I watched something with Rowan. I can't remember what it was right now. Oh, Captain Underpants. So I was gonna mark that in my planner, but I couldn't find a place to put it. So yeah, so I just have like a bow divider after the 3-heart checklist, and I am at some point going to put down like a wash hair sticker, because I washed and deep conditioned my hair on Friday night, but I'm not sure when I'm going to put that down. So I just layered the weekend banner over the washi tape. And I don't like how I wrote pre-plan, but I just rolled with it. Like, I didn't feel like trying to find something to cover it up with and rewriting it. It's fine. Nothing's, I mean, it is what it is what I'm trying to tell myself these days. I also don't like how I wrote early to bed, but it's there and it's fine. Which is why I try not to write on camera, because I have to like angle my planner in a certain way so that it stays kind of in frame, and that's not super, it's not an angle that's really easy for me to write at, so I never like my handwriting when I do it on camera. But oh, I think this is when I find the wash hair sticker. Moving on to the weekend, we all slept in a little bit, and so I put down that all you need is sleep sticker. I think that's from PaperCrownPlanner. It's either from PaperCrownPlanner or PaperandGumption. And I put down that it's like a label that I made myself. It's like outlined in pink to mark that my husband went to one of our favorite donut places and got donuts and coffee, which I don't know. I mean, it's delicious, but I'm like really trying to work on what I'm eating and my weight, and it's not working. I'm just not motivated to care about it that much. So I need to get like back on track with that. But anyway, the coffee and donuts were delicious, as they usually are. And I am putting down a 3-heart checklist. Well, I'm going to at some point anyway. And then I put down a quarter box, and then that little piece of deco was left over from another kit, just to mark that I wanted to remember to water the plants. I'm so proud of myself for like keeping up with my plants. I'm not very good at keeping plants alive, frankly, and so the fact that we've had this one for a couple months and it still is like green and full, and then I have like 2 smaller ones, is just, I'm super excited about it. I have no idea what I'm doing because it's out of frame. Hopefully I will rectify that soon. I think I just put down a 3-heart checklist to mark that I wanted to clean up around the house. Like I said, last week was rough, and I really did the bare minimum in terms of cleaning and just trying to make it look like we don't live in a hovel. So I was feeling slightly better on Sunday, so there were some things that I wanted to do. And then we have decided to have family dinners with the older kids who are all moved out on Sundays, or at least every other Sunday. So they came for dinner on Sunday night, which was really nice. It was really nice to have them all back for a couple hours. Well, except for my oldest daughter, because she doesn't live here anymore. And she's off with my sweet baby, Olivia. So I'm just filling in what I needed to do, which was mop and clean the bathroom. And then we did a quick grocery run to Aldi's before the kids came on Sunday. And I think I'm going to go back and put a bath sticker down on Saturday. Oh, and that it's like a little circle with a laptop and a cup of coffee. And I just marked that I wanted to edit and do the voiceover for this video, which I did the editing, but I'm just now doing the voiceover. So, well, I had to re-record parts of it because it was awful. So this is the final spread. I love how this turned out. The colors are so pretty. I used that kind of tropical leaves tape at the bottom. All of the shops will be tagged in the bottom if you're interested in checking any of them out. But yeah, that's another week. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.